Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. It's been a little while since I've made a video out in my shop. I went to the Salvation Army. Oh, before I do even say that, where I went today. You almost found out where I went. I just about put it out of my mouth. I hope everybody had a great Halloween. I did. My daughter did. We had a lot of little kitties, parents, everything, dogs. We had gifts for dogs too. A few people said they had cats. I didn't have anything for cats, and I should. I think next year, I've got some ideas what I want to do for cats. So next year, I might just include cats. We'll see. But anyways, because it gets to be a lot also. I mean, okay, it was great doing what we do, because we start early. All our decorations, we buy early. I mean, I already bought something for next year. I'll tell you what it is, too. Because you don't, for those who don't know what it looks like, that'll be a surprise for you next year. I saw this at Walmart, a blow mold of a little purple haunted house. You can look it up on Walmart and see if you can find it. I seen it and I went, $50. It's not very big either. It's about 20 inches, 24, 25 inches maybe. And I looked at it and I went, oh, for $50. I just couldn't do it because I had a lot of stuff going on at the time. And I thought to myself, no, I can live without it. And maybe somewhere at a yard sale, I'll find it one day. Not normally you find those things, at yard sales. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But anyways, and I thought I'll take the chance. So anyways, Halloween passes and my daughter and I go out to Walmart. And all of a sudden we went to the Halloween section, the leftover Halloween section. And my daughter goes bolting in front of me and she's going, ah! And she goes down and she pulls it out. She saw it before I even did. The Purple Mansion. I was like, haunted house, I mean. Well, we were both just tickled, and 50% off on that. So I thought, all right, I'm getting this. You know, I don't care. It's coming home. Because my daughter told me, she said she even looked for it on Walmart online, and she said she couldn't even get it there. It was sold out. When she went on her phone, she has a phone app where for Walmart that she can see what prices are. It just said out of stock, out of stock. And I was like, oh, yeah. She says, it's still out of stock, Mom. And I went, yeah, well, not now. It now is totally out of stock now. That's true now. It is out of stock. We paid $24.99 for it. So I was like, yeah, I'm taking it, because I probably won't get it again. So we had a big orange pumpkin head sitting on our table. If you look in our video, well, next year will be the haunted house, and you'll see it there, and it lights up and everything. Now, what was wrong with it? Well, at the very top, and it doesn't really take away from it. It looks like there's like a water stain when it comes to since it's a purple house, a haunted house, it kind of ran a little bit, but it really adds to the majestic of the house, and it kind of blends a little bit. I don't care. It doesn't bother me any, and for half price, that's my price. So we bought that up and we snatched it, and it's all wrapped up in my attic, and it's sitting up there waiting for next year. So there we go. We have a cute little haunted house now. But anyways, I went to the Salvation Army today, and you can see what I got here. When I see these little dresses, they're vintage, I grab. And like I need any more, but I bought it. Made in the Philippines, this one is. It's very cute, and it's made by Sears Baby. So that goes probably back to the 80s. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, gee. And then this little seersucker one was sitting there. And I thought, it needs its sleeves puffed up, which is normal. I find that that's just what they are. I paid $3 for this one. What did I pay for this one? There was no price tag on it. Oh, here it is. $4 for this one because it was a complete set. And $3 for this one. And it has the little bear and rabbit looking at a book, reading a book. So I thought that was nice. So I got that. And so I'll do the sleeves up, wash these up, do the sleeves on this one, and get them ready for spring next year. And we'll have a few more dolls looking a little prettier next year in a nice little dress. All right, so what am I up to now? Well, I'm going to start working now that my head's cleared from this here. Now, we do have Christmas coming up, but we got some time in there. We don't like putting anything up until after November 11th. We try not to, because we try to keep our minds and our hearts on Remembrance Day. And then after November 11th, boom, we go for it. We start doing it all. So, I mean, we're putting away, we can't really even put our Halloween stuff away. So what I might do, I told my daughter this much I will do. I will bring down the Christmas bins. We'll have them ready. And then that way I can put the Halloween bins up, because I just don't want to take all these bins up there and fight between Halloween bins and Christmas bins up there. Since I got a bit of a clearing right now, I'll just bring the Christmas ones down, put the Halloweens up, And then what we'll do is that we'll put the Christmas, and we'll just put them in a back room until after November 11th. So there we go. So anyways, if we keep to it, I'm hoping we do, you know, but we'll see, because we do have some company coming right around that time of Remembrance Day. So we have company coming, so we'll see. But anyways, what am I doing right now? Well, it's time to pull the next bucket. I'm working on the Dolly record doll inside the house. That's where I'm going off. She needs some arms sewn back on in the material, and then I can attach her and get her ready and get her going. But in the meantime, out here in the shop, I am working now on these little babies. They're next. I was going to do that Ginger doll, but I thought, no, I can't do that. If I start jumping up ahead, these dolls off to my right here will never get done. That's my system. I said to myself, stick with the system. So I'm sticking with my system. So I've got this little baby here by Horseman. I think this is Tiny Baby, 1924. She's marked on the back. 1924 EIH Horseman. So we know, I think this is Tiny Baby. And then we have this little one here, which is an unmarked, but I think it's a wannabe Bubbles. You know, Bubbles Dimple Zone in there. And again, it's from the same time period. It has a little issue right in here, up on the head here, right here. But other than that, it's in pretty good condition. Just needs some spackling, and I think we'll look good. On this Tiny Baby, here it has an issue. Few little, some paint that needs to be still taken up right there. But other than that, looking really good. I have their bodies here. Well, I've got one body here. Where's the other body? We'll figure that out as we move along. Somewhere there's a body miss. Oh, I know where it is. It's back there. I took it out. That's right. I shouldn't be doing that. The body should be staying in the right places. So we'll get that body back in here. But this body belongs to this doll right here. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, because this is not a neck. This is around the bodice, around the chest area. So the other one is over there. So now that it's come out, I'll show you. And this one goes right in there like that. That's its body right there, and it has the arms. So that's what we're doing next. So, yeah. This here is to stop any stuffing from going up inside, so we put that there like that. Okay, so we understand everything that's going on here. We got everything except the body that needs to go for this doll. So we're going to keep these heads out right now. Oh, we got some work to do on the arms, so let's get the arms out. We've got work on the arms. See, now the arms and legs might speak a different story. We might have fingers missing. We have a lot of work. So there we go. Time to get working on, here we go, arms, legs, whatever, however, right? And there we go. This is where we're starting. Oh my word, look at these. So we do have some work left here. We got some paint to get off. We got a lot of work. Oh my. Okay, well, we'll get started. We'll start pulling off paint. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're coming back to some wonderful old dolls again at the turn of the, just into the turn of the century, 20 years into the turn of the century, and these beautiful dolls showed up on the market. And they're beautiful. They're just gorgeous dolls. But they do need to be addressed. They do need to be painted. They're going to look gorgeous when they're done. Yeah, look at that right in his eyes. He's got sleep in his eyes. He's been sleeping. I don't like painted eye. I hate painting eyes. Oh, I don't know what it is about painted eyes. They're not my favorite, but I'm learning how to do them more and more. It's coming. So, you know, you only learn by doing. So that's the thing. Now, a lot of this here, my goodness, it's better for me. I like just to take this. If it's going to lift, it's lifting. You know, and I like to get it right down where it's laying flat. You know, I don't like seeing it like a raise on it like that at all. I like it to lay really nice and flat. You don't have to take it all off. Just nice and flat so I can work with it here. See how that's nice and flat now. I don't like it raised up. And, I mean, the next person probably would keep that on, but not me. I like to take this off and just get it to where it's laying nice and flat. Take my knife, just go around, take some of this raised area. I mean, it's not attached anymore. It's already up and off the doll. See, it's just flaking right off. It doesn't take much. Just take a fingernail, and as soon as you see where it's laying flat again, you're okay again, you know. Yeah. And it's too bad, but that's what you have to do if you want to get these dolls to look right, you know, just to lay right and everything. This is just not, you have to get a knife and get in there. Yeah, because some of it gets tough to take off, but I don't like how that's raised. You can see underneath, and if I can see underneath, I want that off. And that's what you got to do. It's just about taking it. This is a weaker knife. Yeah, see how, oh, that was easy to take off. It's just not attached anymore. But where it, now as soon as it gets a little stubborn, then I stop. Yeah, you know, and then you go, okay, now you're attached. You know, but as long as it's not, if it's not attached, look, I can just put a knife underneath there. Yeah, there we go. And, yeah, that looks pretty good. See, that's not even attached there. Yeah, you can just lift that right off. And then we'll fill that all in. We'll have to get some Milliput, just sand that in there. Put that in there, sand it down, and make it blend. But that's the best you can do. Sometimes you can, now I'm gonna, you know what, I could try spackling and see what spackling does. It might work. There we go. See how it's starting to get a little bit stubborn now to taking it off. And as soon as that happens, I leave it alone. You know, but right here, that is just not attached to the doll anymore. If that starts to happen, I just want that off. There we go. There. Oh, that looks good. Oh, the weather, that day for Halloween was cold. Oh, I had to stand up and move around because otherwise the cold starts to go through you. The more you sit, don't move that blood. There we go. That looks good. That's really in there. It's attached very well. Oh, see, my knife goes underneath. I know it's not attached. There's air in there. And that's all in there. That's all attached. Yeah, now right in here maybe. There we go. Yeah. See, my knife is just lifting that off. Yeah. It's got a little bit of a lip. You don't want that there. That's all attached. That's pretty good there. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it looks pretty good now. So now that we've got a lot of that looked after, you know, now we can just take and let's try spackling it first. Let's see. And if spackling works, great. If it doesn't, you know, I just don't think spackling's going to do it, though. I'm kind of going back and forth here, looking at it. See, before when I just had Milliput, I just Milliput. But I don't like Milliputting everything. We're going to spackle first. Let's try, you know, and let's see. But right now, we just have to do some cleaning up on these dolls. They just need some looking after. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here, take off paint. Any lifting of anything, I'm just going to, if my knife can go underneath, see how that just lifts? That's all you want to do when you have that. Now, other people might want to take that and just glue, put water on that, a little bit of water, to hold that down. But it's been known to rise again, to come right back up again once the water dries. And then you have a problem with it rising with your paint. So I don't always like that. You know, you got to decide for yourself, you know, your doll. But here we go. And yeah, these are beautiful. There we go. That looks pretty good. Wow. That took off really nice. Okay, that looks good. Okay, nice. Those are great. And again, this is a different composition compared to this one here. This is a little bit better. You can see the glue going through it. It's held together really quite nicely. Where this one here, it's just, you can see the glue in it, but it just, maybe it had water damage. You don't know the background to them. Age has a lot to do with it too. You know, age will play a big part on this, you know, but not this much. This is damaged by water or something. Something got to this doll, you know, to make this happen, you know, so... But you just want to pull some of that loose stuff off. Whoa, that went right down my top. Well, there we go. Gone forever. There we are. Gone down into the abyss. There we go. Yeah, see, this paint is just not even attached to the... It's attached but not attached. You can see the air between the hand and the... You can see the gap right in there. I need a stronger knife. I shouldn't be using this for taking paint off. But if you see something like this here, look at this arm here with this right here, take that off. Yeah, you can always fill that in. You know, it just doesn't look like it belongs, like the doll is, it's attached. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to leave that one there. How's this one doing? Well, that one's pretty good. Okay, we'll leave that one. This leg looks pretty good, just it has damage. Okay, we did that one. Oh, look at in here. I have to fill that all in. And this one here just needs paint taken off. Yeah, it's just paint. Wow, it's got all its fingers. I haven't seen where I have to make up any fingers as of yet. Now, when I take off paint, sometimes I take fingers with it. So then I got to build fingers or try to reattach fingers. But, yeah. All right, there's my work. It's all cut out for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be a lot more coming. We're going to keep on moving. Even through Christmas, we're going to keep on moving. I'm going to have even company for Christmas this year. So I got a lot going on in my little world here. But it's more my daughter's company than it is mine. So she'll be busy with them, where I'll be out here working away. I'll be joining them here and there too, just as well. And having some fun also. But it's more her company. So they'll have a good time together, all of them. And you know, but like I said, I'll be joining in with them just as well in particular places. And we'll do pretty good that way. But it's going to be a different year this year, having company this year. But anyways, and that's okay by me. So, but anyhow, thank you for joining me. And there'll be a lot more coming. And I hope you like what you see. Our next projects that are coming, I should lay them down because you can't see them. There we go. You only see the tops of their heads. But anyways, lots going on here. These are going to be cute little babies if I can get them done by Christmas. We'll see. Don't hold your breath on that one, but it would be nice. Excuse me. Went to the Salvation Army a few days ago. And I found a great big, I think it's an 8, 9, 10 drawer plastic, you know, the ones on wheels. And I brought it home, paid for it, brought it home, and I put all my sewing stuff in there. The bottom 2 drawers are just dedicated to material. What my project is this year is to do some sewing. I want to get my sewing world going. So that's something I'm looking forward to this winter, you know, in the depth of winter, January, February, and most of March. Just sit, maybe do some sewing too. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of my next project here. And these beautiful little baby dolls that just need to be lifted out of this realm that they're in and lifted into their beauty again. And it is there. We can see it where we're heading off to. All right, thank you for joining me. Lots more of this wonderful world of restoring dolls coming your way. And leave me a comment, and a thumbs up would be appreciated. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping in. Bye-bye.